Welcome back to Rudy's 1/6 World for another First Thoughts video, and we'll be looking at the first in a series of announcements from Soosoo Toys, and this one is their Unbreakable, which is really the character Invincible from the comic and animated series. And they are saying this piece is going to be limited to 500 worldwide, so that's just something to keep in mind. So before getting into the figure itself, it has been a little quiet the past few weeks, at least it's felt like that. And it's almost like Soosoo felt that and decided to just burst out of the gates this morning with 9 figures being teased and 3 being revealed. Now, let's start with this one. Full confession, I haven't watched the Invincible show yet. It's definitely on my queue, but there's just so much that I haven't made my way through that I haven't gotten to this one. But I do know some of the basic story here. But looking at the figure, it's simple, but as I often say, simple doesn't mean bad, because Soosoo has done an amazing job here recreating the character. The color scheme is on point, and there is a ton of texturing and subtle detailing on the suit, so I think it's a really great representation of the comic character, and I do think it also represents the animated series pretty well. And I do have to say, when it comes to the sculpts, I like that Soosoo decided to go more realistic as opposed to animated, which makes these fit in a little bit better in your overall collection if you don't have any animated figures. That is honestly one of my concerns with the What If Marvel characters coming out from Hot Toys. I do have those in order, and it's a question if they'll look good with the rest of the display. The other big thing I really like here is the interchangeable parts we're getting. So we're getting a second battle damage sculpt, which really does look amazing with the shattered eyepiece and the blood. And it's something we've seen them do before with the Wilson Fisk release. But here they're also adding a swappable hairpiece, which lets you create some differences in the sculpt beyond the battle damage. And of course, this being Soosoo, the work on the sculpt is top notch with great paint applications and detailing and texturing. And then of course he does come with the bloodied hands, interchangeable neck and arm guards, all bloodied and damaged. So I do like that Soosoo is providing those multiple look options. Only slight negative here is with the stand. As you'll see later on in the Spider-Man video, Soosoo is giving that figure a flexible flight stand to create some dynamic poses as we would expect with Spidey. This character is supposed to be able to fly, and they do show him in some flying poses in the promo shots, and I feel like it's a missed opportunity from Soosoo if this figure doesn't include that kind of flight stand. So hopefully it's something they add in before release. Finally, if you did order the Soosoo Omni-Man, this is probably a must-get for you to pair the two together, and I think they would look amazing as a pair. Now, they are also teasing that this figure will drop on Christmas, so that's a really quick turnaround for these guys. Now, I would recommend, if you want these figures, jump on the pre-order. Unlike Hot Toys or some other companies, these do tend to sell out very quickly, and with this limited number being produced, it would stink to have to hunt these down on the secondary market. As always, Soosoo does do a good job of tempting me with how good these figures look, but I gotta stick to my lines that I'm collecting or I'm gonna be in big trouble down the road. But there's no denying Soosoo is killing it, and they are at this point without question the third-party company to watch. Now, I know we're all talking Hot Toys always and in-art now, but for the price point and with what Soosoo is delivering here, I think there is another clear player in the game. And what I like with Soosoo, even though I know these are unlicensed, is that they are giving us very different figures. So, having said that, they have teased an additional few, and my guesses are we're getting an Old Man Logan, we're getting Dr. Manhattan from their ongoing Watchmen line, I think a Witcher figure, we're getting Soldier Boy from the Boys line, and I think the last figure is a Mr. Knight from Moon Knight. Not sure who the final figure is supposed to be, but I am looking forward to the upcoming reveals. So that's a quick look at the Invincible figure. Let me know your thoughts, and if you are tempted to get him, I'm curious to see how quickly this one sells out. And as always, if you are enjoying the content, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll touch base on the next video.